It would have to be our head trainer, Vinny Del Bono, coming out to help an injured player and falling over himself and requiring doctor's assistance.
Vince got tripped over and went down like a sack of spuds, and then we had to get the second trainer out to look after Vinny while poor Luke was sitting there with a fractured sternum, and more people worried about Vinny who had a sprained ankle, and it was just funny. He was just lying there on the ground thinking what the hell's going on.
Dougie run into an open goal, kick it into the point post.
Probably Dougie running into an open goal and hitting the post.
Yeah, probably Dougie kicking the ball into the goal post.
It's probably at training this year at new Riley O'Brien, got a big falcon in the ruck.
Oh, it would just have to be a falcon, I reckon. Josh Jenkins in his first year shooting for goal. Big truck kicking the goal last year at the end of the game.
Yancey celebrating goals by cutting a make-believe lasagna or something that Truck would serve at his restaurant in Glenelg.
Oh, it'd have to be a few years ago now. I think it was a pre-season game. We were watching behind the goals footage, and in the last quarter we could see Graham Johncock down in the point post in the back pocket, stretching his calves, keeping cramping up.
When Graham Johncock got cramp and the ball's up the other end and he was stretching on the point post.
Actually, I wasn't involved in the game, but that pig that ran out on the oval in that Sydney game years back.
Best sledge, probably just from old man over the fence. In junior footy I was having a bit of a stinker and he just, told me to get a kick, and I thought, gee, that sounds like Dad, and it was.
Stephen Milne and Richard Douglas, when I think Dougie had to roll over during a game, and Milne's response was, Richard Douglas in the goal square, getting nervous.
I was lining up for goal, and I don't know who it was, but they said, Eddie, don't trip on your pants.
I've heard that Stevie J once told a Cheetah West player he's played in more premierships than he's played good games, so it's a pretty good one.
Anything that comes out of Lynchy's mouth is pretty foul. Anything probably said from Andrew Mackey, he's pretty good at giving a sledge.
I can't repeat.
Daniel Tarley is a very good sledger. Probably can't repeat some of the sledges that he's said.
I can't remember the sledge, but Jared Petrenko was a very good sledger.
One to Luke Shuey about Shuey on his boot.
I've been told by a couple of different people that Brendan Favola asked for the footy record to find out who his opponent was.
Not really a sledge, but Matthew Yench. Can't mark my own kicks.
Probably any time that you have a big loss is pretty embarrassing.
We lost by 100 points a few years back, and just walking off the field, it was quite embarrassing.
I had a corky in my thigh, and it was quarter time. I ran off and had to put these little short things underneath my shorts. Put my shorts back on, ran on to the huddle, and my shorts were backwards when we were about to start, so I had to quickly take them off on field, switch them over and pull them back up.
I don't have too many. I'm a pretty boring player.
I kicked the ball in the wrong direction. I think it was against Fremantle in Perth. That wasn't terrific.
I went to kick the footy and I kicked the ground.
I don't really have any.
I don't really have one that springs to mind.
I can't think of any at the moment.
No, I'm not sure.
Any one of my number of missed goals from very close.
Probably kicking a goal going the wrong way.
Probably drop kicking a ball from 10 metres out and missing.
Trying to soccer a goal and kicking it into the point post.
I haven't had anything that's happened too bad yet, but probably not far away.